It's considered the most isolated station on the most isolated continent. The Chilean O'Higgins base is found in West Antarctica, close to the northernmost tip of the Antarctic Peninsula. But that didn't stop it falling victim to coronavirus.
A test showed that 36 men tested positive for COVID-19, of which 26 were army personnel and 10 were civilians from a contractor company who were doing scheduled maintenance work at an Antarctica base.
Hours later, that number grew to 58, after it was revealed that there were another 21 infections involving people on board a Chilean naval vessel which serviced the base.
All of them will be transferred today to Punta Arenas, where they will fulfil their mandatory quarantine.
We know that exposure to extreme weather affects a person's physiology. The condition of isolation, the changes in seasonal light can also be immunosuppressive.
Authorities have stressed there haven't yet been any health complications with those affected. The O'Higgins base is 4,500 kilometres from the closest of Australia's 3 Antarctic stations in the east. Australia's already reduced the number of expeditioners this summer to the bare minimum needed to keep the stations running, and all of them quarantined for weeks in Hobart first.
Antarctica is a whole continent, it's very large, and these stations, particularly these national scientific stations, are located all around different parts of that continent. So it's not like you're going to go right next door and have transmission. You do have that isolation as a benefit.
But there are some concerns about the virus being passed on to susceptible wildlife like penguins.
Not being exposed to as many viruses as other species may have been. But also they are colonial species as well, so there is a risk that diseases can transmit quite quickly if they are susceptible.
The Australian Antarctic Division says it's still waiting to be officially told about the situation by the Chileans, but it says any outbreak won't have an impact on the medevac operation currently underway for an ill Australian expeditioner in East Antarctica. Edith Bevan, ABC News.